and you were arrested.
Jacksonville rapper Ksoo took another dramatic turn when his own father took the stand to testify against him in this. Hakeem Robinson, also known as Ksoo, and his cousin Leroy Whitaker Jr. are both charged in the 2020 shooting death of 23-year-old Charles McCormick Jr.
See your son Hakeem Robinson in the courtroom here today.
Yes.
Can you tell us where he's seated and what he is wearing?
He's seated between the two lawyers right there with a beige suit on.
Abdul Robinson Sr., known on the streets as Blue, took the stand Monday.
Is cooperating in this case something that is easy for you to do?
No, this is the most hardest decision I've had to make in my life. Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
After the murder of Charles McCormick, did you become aware of a post on Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account referencing?
They say I better leave Jacksonville if I want to. See, I'm Muslim. We understand the only way to meet God is through the graveyard. See, we love death like y'all love life. That's going to give me the odds all the time. Because y'all don't want to die. It don't matter to me.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on one of the craziest, wildest, unexpected stories that I done seen since the rap game, the streets, and the internet have all got intertwined and tied in as one conglomerate where we now seeing all this stuff that get mixed all the way up, put in real time with this age of information, where we see live streams right direct this side of the courtroom with artist music that we might listen to. And it's been several of these cases in hip hop, but the one that makes this thing stand out is you have a father right there by the name of Blue, who his son is Ksoo, who was building the name out of Jacksonville, Florida, caught this murder case, and most definitely with this storyline, condolences to anybody lost on any side. Most definitely, may God rest their souls and rest in peace. But seeing a father go to court, and you could hear him going through it even while he's on the stand, that he had to make that decision. He felt that I'm going to send my son to prison. Now, that's out here with a lot of mixed feelings. You got a lot of people, most of the people, I'm saying, nah, I would never do that to my son. I would never send my son. I don't care what the circumstances are. Some people are saying, hey, include him now, that, bro, I wasn't a part of that crime. They were supposed to let me go and things of that nature. Well, after these interviews came out, not one, but two that he's done now, and it's crazy because he didn't just testify on one son, essentially sending him to prison for life, which there was other people testifying to, no doubt about it. But his other son, Abdul, his junior, testified. That testimony hurt him as well. But not one, but two sons. He goes and does not one, but two paid interviews, I want to say. One would say Cheese, and then they both dropped on the same day. And they both got him wearing the same outfit. And he did want that other dude, I'm not finna say his name on YouTube right now on the video, because you know how the game go. You know, if you know what we got going on right now. We'll get to that on another, that's another conversation. We ain't saying his name, but he put an interview out too. So doing an interview about testifying on your son, that's the only reason he's getting this interview. And I guess he wants to tell this side of the story, but his son is like this. He posted up Lil Durk's song, No Interviews. Then he also put up, we need to take a blood test because this F nigga ain't my daddy. So me seeing that, he probably feels away like, dog, like you done did this already. Now you gonna go to the internet and talk about it? Like under no circumstances is this supposed to go on like this. Now, I don't know how his upbringing was with his son, or things like that, but he's on the internet now, and this Instagram page, they posted this on Say Cheese, they tagged him, and so it started hitting the blogs. He's saying, hey bro, I didn't raise my sons to go do nothing street. I didn't raise them to go on missions and be on drills and nothing like that. They were supposed to cut me loose because they knew I had nothing to do with that case. But for them to sit there and just let me go look at prison and face prison and lose my whole life, because he was going to go to prison for life if he would have went to trial and not testified and got convicted. The evidence was there. Let's keep it all the way 100. The evidence was all the way there. No doubt about it. So he's saying that other side of it. But I just want to say this right here. Seeing that interview would make anybody's son feel away. Like, hold on, bro. You went doing interviews for this now. And I'm just going to be on our side of the lip. I'm not pocket watching, but I know that they paid for this. Like, I wouldn't think that he would go do this for free. He like an old OG out the streets. He been out here thugging. He done time in prison, a lot of time in prison. So he gonna go get his paper. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna do the interview, he ain't finna do it for free. He'd be crazy too. But to see how this played out, this one of them wild ones right here. I just want to say this. I don't know what all he gonna say in the interview because it's coming out by clips. But I would hope that he just like push that message out there like, bro, this is one of the hardest things I do. You can hear the emotion of him on the stand. Like, hey, bro, this is one of the hardest things I had to ever do in life, bro. Do y'all best to stay out of these situations. That's all I'm going to tell people. I understand people growing up in it. Come on, we done all seen it. We all went to elementary school, middle school, high school with partners who either jumped out there early on the porch or either got into their lifestyle later, bro. But these type of situations right here, seeing this in real time, this should be a let that this can't happen to anybody if you out there like that. Now, the situation with the daddy, I ain't seen that one before. I done seen the brothers and the cousins and the families and the homeboys, the day ones, do each other bad. That's nothing new under the sun. But the father putting both sons, then there's just the age of information time we in right now, doing interviews about it, 2 interviews about it, dropping on the same day in the same outfit. This is just a crazy whirlwind, dog. I just say this, bro. Feel how people want to feel about it. The goal is to save a soul and stay out the way and be free another day. Because that's what his father eventually thought. Like, bro, I'm not about to go to prison. So he got other kids out here, he say. I got other people to look after, bro. I can't be going up in here doing life and I didn't do the crime. So I don't want to do the time. But a lot of people like, hold on, bro. Under no circumstances am I sending my son a life on for prison. They just gonna have to do how they do it, but I won't be helping them do it. Understandable. It's just whoo, this a wild one here, dog. Yeah, the boys when got that interview. Tell you like this, what I always say, man. Stay out these people's way. Stay on your pivot. Don't overstep or take too many steps. They looking to catch you traveling so they can blow the whistle, say violation, and put you in that situation and make you turn over. And some of these turnovers, you'll never get the ball back again because they're going to have you inside the pen. As I said before already, that prison system is a business. They get paid the bread by how many heads they can keep in the bed. It's a structure that been going on. Nobody want to be in there, bro. Your kids need you here. Your family needs you here. Your loved ones, dog. I understand, like, boys getting to the money. Like, do what you do on the getting the money side. But that crashing out, murder, violence, drill, step and kill, let's lead with that. Nah, bro. Boys who was on that back in the day when we was growing up as kids, they did that and kept it quiet. But now boys on the internet, they want to lead with that. They want to be recognized for that. Bro, get to the money. Stay away from the violence. It come with the streets, though. Don't get me wrong. And if you out there, you're going to have to handle your business. You're going to have to adapt. No doubt about it. I'm not finna come on here and act like the game ain't the game. But this a wild one, man. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.